Hey everyone, it's Rick. I put my paint out here today so you can see how I kind of grab it. I mixed raw sienna and phthalo blue to get my green here. I got some black next to it if I want to darken it up. Then I also put some white in it to lighten it up with a little blue. Uh, Burnt umber with white. That's Indian yellow. Some different blues for the sky. Payne's gray, some dark, and then some with some white in it, or a little blue in it. I think I'm going to sketch it out today. I'm going to do a simple one. I'm just going to use that burnt sienna to put a design up here. Maybe let's start with just a straight horizon back here today, straight across. This is just plain water in there. This is an oil fan brush just to design with. Uh, let's offset the mountain today. We'll have maybe a mountain on this side here, swooping down. We'll have the light coming from the left. I usually have it on the right, but we'll put it on the left side today. So our shadows will be going to the right. So let's put a hill here in front. And let's also have a hill coming this way. Just designing a quick landscape, that's all. And this looks kind of cool back here. I don't know what I'll put back in here. Maybe maybe some water will look cool back there. So maybe we can have a pathway coming to the water over here. Yeah, let's try that. So we'll have a pathway coming out here, going in between these hills, and bring these down. We'll make these hills like real close to us, and we'll just probably just have a few bushes down in here and a pathway right there. That looks pretty cool. Let's get started. I'm going to do the sky first. I'm going to use a filbert brush, a number 10, just to get, I'll do all the underpaint first, but let's start with the blue in the sky. I want to have like blue in the middle in here, but then I want to have a lot of gray coming around on the sides there. That's phthalo blue actually with some white in it, but it looks really blue, so I'm just going to grab some white here and lighten it up some more. Just grabbing white. Let's bring, I'm going to bring some gray into it now. Payne's gray. Put a little white in that. I want to have like gray coming in from the sides into a blue sky. That's what I'm going for. So this just Payne's gray. Let me lighten this up here. Still a little too blue for me. There we go. That looks better. All right, we'll let that dry for a bit, and then I'll put some clouds up there. There's our sky. It looks pretty nice. I think I need to lighten this up a little more, but when I put some clouds in here, it'll lighten it up a bit. I also got some other blue here. Let's try that, see what it does. Not much. Didn't do much. I'll use that for the mountains. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make the mountain probably blue and Payne's gray. I'm just going to make it all dark first. Just the top part here. And then I'll lighten it up where I need it. Let's just make it, it's Payne's gray and blue. Not too far down, because all this I want light. We'll take a little titanium white now at the bottom, just like how we did the sky, and lighten up the bottom of this mountain area. The theme of this painting, maybe it'll be blue. How's that sound? Everything will be bluish. That looks good. So our shadow's going to be on the right, so I'll keep some dark on the right side here. That looks pretty good. I want to put water down here, so I'm going to try that light blue now that I have. Didn't really work, so I'm going to have to lighten up my mountain a little more. It's going to end up looking like all water now, but we'll work with it. I'll add some more blue here. That's all right. We'll just have all the water coming down here. Here on these hills, I'm going to use the green I made. It's phthalo blue and that raw sienna mixture. Okay, I'm just going to make the hill green right now, just all of it, and then I'll blend some white into it to tone it down. We'll do both hills with that green. We'll leave a little path in between the hills. It's just the underpaint. Let's grab a little white now, and we'll lighten up some of the hill up there. Titanium white. Looks cool. I'm going to use the Indian yellow now. Rinse my brush off and run some Indian yellow down in here. letting it mix with the green a little bit. Some more of it. It's making a nice green color. It's picking up that green from the hills. Look at that. We'll just fill this all in with that color right now for the underpaint. Doesn't that look good? Picked up some of the green from the hill. Blend it down. Wow. Really brightened up this hill. I'm going to bring this all the way up. Just to brighten up that hill there. Wow. I'm going to rinse my brush off and get some titanium white on it. And where I wanted my pathway, I'm just going to re-hit it with white here so I don't lose my path. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Alright, there's our underpaints done. I really like that. I'm still using the same brush. I'm going to use some titanium white now and put a little light up here on these mountain tops. Paint real loose. I kind of like that. Yeah. I think that looks cool. I need to darken up some more of this at the bottom though, because I can't really distinguish the bottom of the mountain. So I'm going to run some dark down here. There we go. Now we can kind of see where the water's at. This is that Payne's gray and blue mixture. Add some dark down at the bottom of the mountain. See, now we can see. Let's take a little titanium white on your brush and let's line the back of the water with some white. I'm still going to keep that water in here. I think I like it. I'm going to blend the white where it comes into the blue. Just kind of blend the two colors down a little. Not bad. It's that original Payne's gray and blue. Alright, I'm going to do some trees now over here. I'm going to mix a little bit of my green with a little black just to darken it up. And let's start with some trees down in here, or maybe just, this is going to be pretty close here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run some color up my hill here. And then I'm going to pull up on it. Let's see what happens. What kind of our light's coming from the left, so we can pull some shadow out. I kind of like that look. I could have put those trees up there, but this hill is going to be pretty close to us, so that's just tall grass now. Let's do the other side. This is that black and the green I made. Just run some more grass on this hill here. Same way. Just pull it up. Make it look like tall grass on the hills. All right, it's looking good. This is just a simple one. I don't want it to take forever, so I just wanted to make it easy. I'll probably just put some clouds up there and maybe a bush over here and call it done, because you don't always have to have trees in your paintings. So let's just, I'm going to do some clouds now, real loose clouds. I still like to run them from the side because it just makes it look better when you got clouds coming from the ends, or from the top is cool too. Just want it to look natural. I don't want to try and make round clouds in this painting. So I'm just basically just throwing white up there. As you know, clouds are, you could just throw a dot up there to look like a cloud. See what I mean? I like that. It looks good. I take a little bit of gray now, and we can darken up just a little. Whoops, it's too much. Darken up some of the bottoms of these clouds. It'll look like shadows. Just a little. Just don't think about it. Just throw the paint up there, okay? Just like that. Just throw it up there. Let's lighten this up here. Rinse your brush off really good. Rinse it off, and let's get a little bit of white. Let's start up high here, and let's bring it down to the bushes. Titanium white. Just kind of wash it in there. It's really wet brush. A little more white around this mountain at the bottom. Just like that. That looks good. Let's see how it looks in the frame. I kind of like it. It looks good. I think I'm just going to finish this up and let's just put a bush down here. This is that green I made. We'll just put a bush down in here. Just paint it in so it looks natural or looks loose. And we'll put a few bushes on this side of this path here, coming up over here. Just real loose. Pull some of this to the right at the bottom of the pathway. These are bushes. And our pathway's right there. Not going to do much more because I want it to look real loose. You can kind of pull up on these bushes if you want, like this. So we keep that same theme going on with the pulled up bushes. Just pull up on them. And there you go, guys. That's all I'm going to do. Made this one simple. I am going to get a liner brush though. Get some black and put some twigs in here at least. A few things going on. Gotta put a few birds up here. Put a bird down here. And we'll put a few more up here. Put as many twigs as you want in your painting. You could have as many as you want. You could pull some up to make them look like grass, like that. You could put an indication of maybe like a tree up in here if you want. Just take your time. I'm going pretty quick, but maybe put some kind of a tree up in there. That's all I'm going to do, though. That looks pretty good for a quick painting. I'll probably work the pathway a little more with some more color, but just wanted to give you, that's a basic idea there. You could do that. It's real simple. Put more snow on your mountain if you want, and just work it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and cheers.